everyone, and welcome back to Sign Language Worship. For the month of June, we're doing new releases, and this week we're doing You Keep Hope Alive by Mandisa and Reddick. It's a great song. We're going to do it over 6 parts. So today we're going to learn verse 1, tomorrow we'll learn the chorus, then on Wednesday we'll learn verse 2, Thursday we'll do the bridge, and Friday we'll do a walkthrough of the whole song, and then we just do it with the music. So those are the 6 parts. Before we get started, housekeeping as always, remember to subscribe. So that way you won't miss any future songs. Also, remember I am left-handed, so if you are right-handed, that means that you want to mirror my signs at home. And lastly, if you look below in the description of this video, you're going to find a link to either print off lyrics or to purchase the song by Mandisa and Reddick. Okay, so we'll get started right away. Verse number 1, the first line is, days may be darkest. So for days, you take your non-dominant hand and you make a horizon, and then with your dominant hand, you're going to do that. It's like the sun setting, okay? Days. So days may be darkest. So we've done dark lots. You just put your hands over your face to keep the light away, okay? Darkest. Days may be darkest, but your light is greater. So we're pointing to God in heaven, your light. And then greater, you take almost like L's, and then you show that something's greater, something's bigger. Okay, so your light is greater. Then you light our way, God, you light our way. So this is a really fast section. I had a hard time while I was practicing it. So I often fall a little bit behind on the singers when I'm signing this. Don't worry about that if it happens to you. So you're pointing to God in heaven, you light, and then if you can fit our in there, you can. I can't, it's too fast for me, but our is a U from your dominant shoulder to your non-dominant shoulder. And then way, you just have 2 hands kind of pushing out, kind of showing a path. So you light our way, God, you light our way. I generally sign, you light our way, you light our way. Okay, and then when evil is rising, you're rising higher. So when is a sign that we've learned before. You have both hands out, index fingers out, and then you turn your dominant index finger around, and then you come and meet your non-dominant index finger. Okay, when. Okay, when. And then evil, this is a song that that we learned when we learned No Weapon by Pat Barrett. So you're here at your chin with your hand, and then you come out and you kind of push it away. Evil. Okay, so when evil is rising, then point to God in heaven, you're rising, and then higher. You take an H with your dominant hand, and make sure that H goes higher than when you finished with your rise, okay? Higher. So you're rising higher. And then the last line, with power to save, with power to save. With, if you don't have time for with, that's okay. With power, so almost like you're showing that muscle there. With power, and then save. So you're making S's. So that's a fist with your thumb across your fingers. And then you come out. Okay, save. So with power to save, with power to save. Okay? And that's all of verse 1. So let's run through a couple times from the top and see if we can't get that one down. Okay. Days may be darker, but your light is greater. You light our way, God. You light our way. When evil is rising, you're rising higher with power to save, power to save. Okay, we'll try it again. Days may be darker, but your light is greater. You light our way, God. You light our way. When evil is rising, you're rising higher with power to save, power to save. Okay, one last time. Days may be darker, but your light is greater. You light our way, God. You light our way. When evil is rising, you're rising higher with power to save, power to save. Okay? And that's verse 1. So I'm really glad that you guys joined us for that one. Hopefully it went pretty smoothly. Not practice a lot. I know I had a lot of trouble with you light our way, God, you light our way. So, I've been signing for a while, and still sometimes certain combinations of signs do not come naturally. They're a little tricky. So that's okay. It just takes practice. Okay, so I'm excited you did verse 1. Tomorrow we'll be working on the chorus. I'll see you there. Bye. If you liked today's video, please click like. It gives me the encouragement I need to make more. Also, don't forget to subscribe. That way you'll miss no future songs. And lastly, share Sign Language Worship on Facebook. Find a friend to learn sign with. That way, you're both more likely to stick with it. See you later.